Hi, in this video, I'm just going to show you how to work out the Surds questions. Surds questions, they are quite popular in GCSE level exam, GCSE level exams as well. So Surds, as the question says, write the following Surds in their simplest form. So they have just given us these Surds, as you can see, for example, question number one, where it says, question number one, it says uh, square root of 12. We obviously square root of 12 is not possible to work it out without using calculator. So what we do is we just simplify them. So that's why it's called surd, because we can't work it out without using calculator. So 12 square root. So what we can do it, we can split 12 into two parts. So we can write square root of 12 into square root of 4 and square root of 3. When you times 4 and 3, we will get 12 back. So basically, we can split 12 into two parts, 4 and 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. So we get it back. So what we do is we square root 4. We know that square root of 4 is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. And square root 3, obviously it's not possible to work it out without calculator. So this is the answer. So your answer for the first question will be 2 square root 3. Now I'm going to do the second one, 18. Okay, we have to look for the best timetable which goes on 18. So we can quickly, find the square root. I know that square root of 9 and square root of 2. When we times them, we'll get 18. So what we can do is square root of 18. We can divide it into two parts, which is square root of 9 times square root of 2. So when you square root 9, we get 3, and it is square root 2, and this is the answer. So once you simplify square root 18, we get 3 square root 2. Now next question, square root 8. Obviously we can divide it like square root of 4 times square root 2. You see, when you times 4 and 2, you'll get 8 back. So we know that square root of 4 is 2, and this is 2. So 2 square root 2 is the answer. Now the next question is 27 square root. So what we can do is we can do it like square root of, divide it into like two parts, 9. We can divide 27 into two parts, 9 square root times 3 square root. Square root of 9 is 3, and this is square root 3. So your answer for this one will be 3 square root 3. So this will be the answer, right? Now the next one is 45. Okay, we know that 9 times 5 is 45. So we can split it like 9 times 5. There are other timetables which go on 45 as well. For example, 15's timetable, but this is easier to do. So I'm just sticking to this method, which is this timetable, which is 9 and 5. So 9 times 5 is 45. So we can find square root of 9. We all know that square root of 9 is 3. And then square root 5, we will just write as normal. So this will be our answer for this question, which is 3 square root 5. Now the next one is 50 square root. We can just split it like 50 means 25 square root times 2 square root. So square root of 25 is 5, and this is 2, and that's it. Now question number 32. Next question, the question is square root of 32. It's not question number 32, it's just square root of 32. So square root of 32, we can split it into two parts. It will be 16. We can do it like 16 times 2. We know that 16 times 2 is 32. We can still do like 8 times 4 as well, but we have in that way, that will be a bit longer way. So this is the quicker one. So 16, so that's why I always say look for the best timetable. So 16 times 2 is 32. So square root of 16 is 4, and square root of 2 is, that's we just keep it like this. So your answer will be 4 square root 2. So because we cannot work out the square root of 2, because we will need calculator for that. So your answer will be this. This is the simplest form. Now the next one is 48. So we can do 48 like 16 times 3. 16 times 3, because this is the best timetable, because we can quickly work out the square root of 16, and square root of 16 is 4, and square root 3. Now next one is 75. So what we can do is we can do square root of 25 times square root of 3. Now square root of 25 we know is 5, so it will be 5, and square root 3 we just write like this. And the next question is 20 square root. We can split it like 4 square root times 5 square root. Square root of 4 is 2, and 5 square root. And that's it. This is the answer. I hope I have done enough questions. Hope you will not have any questions, but I will still recommend you to practice these questions, do these questions by yourself. What you can do is on the piece of paper, you can write down these questions and then work them out by yourself, and then you can tally your answers with my answers. Because when I'm doing it all the time, students find it very easy. But when it comes to to them doing it, it becomes difficult. So I will recommend you to just do it by yourself. Do not just say, okay, I will do it tomorrow or something. Do it today. It's very important to do them today. Otherwise, by tomorrow, you will forget everything. I would recommend you do it today. Practice them once. It's only, I think, 10 questions here. So it's not much work. You just practice them at least, you've finished with this topic. So thank you very much for watching this video. And if you like this video, please press the like button and also press the subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Okay, bye.